Coming back up, coming back up. Should be coming back up. Yo, crushed it! You killed it! You crushed it! Hey, thank you, Bob. Dregs, Duckling, Snapshot, thank you all. You can choose emotes with bits besides just the gems. Alright, so that's a little bit about what's going on. Because it's new, the to affiliates, affiliate programs new, the bits are new to affiliates. Some of us are not familiar with the system yet. And yeah, there's the cups and there's thresholds for alerts that pop and separately on Streamlabs, so it's gonna take a little adjusting too. Thank you for crashing the stream. No sorry needed. We are up and going again, right? I think we're up and going again. What that sort of means, though, we were wondering the other day, was it one of the bits alerts that actually crashed OBS? And I don't understand how that could be. It's coming through the same window as all the other Streamlabs alerts. Somehow, Rango, yes! Well, we will test it and we will find its limits. So thank you. Thank you for that. All good, Bob. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for cheering and testing and making things go boom. We will learn. We learn as we go. Why is it always when I come? Nah, Rango, it's all good. But you saw it happen before. You had nothing to do with it. Totally had nothing to do with that last time. Why would that even be? Why would the alerts that go through the same little browser capture window? As far as I know, all the processing is happening on the other end. No idea why that would crash OBS, but it does seem to be a thing. Wait, where's my badge? That's a good question. There should be one. There should be one. You broke the whole system. Entropic, is that so? I assumed, I guess wrongly, that because Twitch accepts so many strange payment forms that was going to apply to bits too. They really restricted bit purchases to credit cards. That's right, Rango. You were destined to be too ill to go to work today. Amazon doesn't wanna grumble. Grumble. You know, Rango, I did run into the dragon again today. We took a scale. Since we didn't want to take his life since he's doing such a nice job covering for you there. Well, I'm gonna have to look into that. I really didn't do any digging after the last time it happened. I figured it was a fluke and maybe had nothing to do with bits. But if cheering will occasionally crash OBS, then I gotta find out why and if there's a workaround for that. Alright, I know all this grass cutting is just thrilling. I wanted some rice, so when we get some more fish and other goodies, we can make some rice balls. But notice how we're not seeing a lot of hightail lizards here. I think we might see more hightail lizards cutting grass in another area. Lots of crickets here, though. Yeah, you didn't miss much. We're all good. Right, go. We're gonna go after the Divine Beast, Vandaboris, today. But I wanted to do some gear upgrades first. We need some things like fish and lizards and whatnot. Do we have enough flint? Since we're here in Hateno, we could get a few pieces of gear, dye some gear black. Towns in this game are real well done. This pretty fellow right here, Golem of Hateno, he's gonna want either truffles or flint. We don't even have a lot of flint. 5 should do it for an outfit, though. I wanted to dye everything black. We don't have enough to dye everything black. We don't need to dye anything black. Have a good lurk, Rango. Sorry, no work for you. Would you trust this guy? I think he's naked under that apron, too. Would you trust this guy to dye your clothes? You did your stealth suit white like Assassin's Creed. I like the sound of that. What does it take to dye something white? Find out. I've only dyed things black. I'm boring like that. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. Here we go for 20 rupees total. I tell you, he wants some of your rare resources too. Yes, dye. A Hateno tradition to dye a person's whole outfit from head to toe all at once. Choose your color. That's kind of cool looking. And black, a lot of times black isn't even really black. There's so much other color on the gear that doesn't get changed. Let's do it. Snapshot, let's do it. Need 5 ingredients. But it'll take Silent Princess. We got plenty of that. What else would it do? Diamonds, yes! Let's spend diamonds, 5 diamonds, to dye something white. It also take white choo-choo jelly or Lionel horns. He doesn't want our rares at all. Man. That's one greedy little golem. Diamonds, my precious. Cool. Good call, Snapshot. I like. We made something very special here, if I do say so myself. You look great. You find this palatable? Like to do a re-dye, just let me know. Your little, your veil and lacy top and pantaloons from cross-dressing to get into Gerudo Town. You can dye that too, but that barely changes. Like, the top stays green no matter what color you dye the rest. You dye anything else while we're here? I'm happy just with that. That's, I like the Assassin's Creed plug. Good. You see, by the way, Revelations is the 360 version of Revelations is free right now with Live Gold on Xbox. Hey! So let's find, since I'm such a slacker and with hundreds of hours in the game, I still haven't found the little statue shrine that lets you exchange heart containers, stamina containers. I've been told. Kim has told me. Wu has told me. A bunch of people have told me. It's somewhere near just the lake near your house. There's a little. It's there, Jay. It's there. How could you miss it? We're gonna find this thing. We're not gonna use it, but we're gonna find it. See the lake to your right? This one, right? This little lake. Oh, that reminds me. We've got the stream delay reduction on for the first time in a long time. So I don't know how much of a delay there is, chat to stream, but it should be a little less. He's down there on the road by the lake. By the lake. Yes, that lake. You know what else? Oh, it's a stick. I thought it was a lizard. It's not a stick or a lizard, it's a sword. Up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a rusty broadsword. fishing skills are the ultimate.
Yep.
Yes, go closer to my bomb. Go closer to my bomb. You can't actually use bait to lure fish to a point you want. Seems like we have a really small delay. How small are we talking? It should be on the opposite side of the lake. Well, I'll just go around the lake once I get out. Opposite side of the lake. Is he in there near the bottom at the other end, or on the other side here? 10-15 seconds. Oh, it's not bad. It's this guy. There. Yes, finally. I see the light. Thank you, Kim. So there are some who still pay me homage. You're a statue. You can talk. Don't say. You can hear my voice? Actually, no. But I can see your words. No, eh? If you say so. Just know I'm willing to strike a bargain with anyone who can hear my voice. A dealer in life and power. That was me once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She trapped me in this stone statue long, long ago. The villagers here call me the Horned Statue. And don't even bother to wipe away the bird droppings. I'm not touching any horny statue. One would think years upon years of such treatment would have made me mend my ways. One would think wrongly. I've only been biding my time for the moment someone who can hear me appears, someone such as you. But I've said enough. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Stay that way. No further action on your part is required. Don't you touch my hearts. Don't you touch my hearts. I feel that was coming. My touch is as subtle as ever. That was a bad touch. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. Actually, it left a mark. Give it back. Did you think I deceived you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. So what will it be? As I've mentioned once or twice, I'm a dealer in life and power. I can provide a valuable service to you. I take heart containers or stamina vessels from you, and then, for a price, return whichever of the two you'd like. Well, give me my heart back, and I'm not paying you. You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you want to buy an essence back, the price raises to 120 kg. Realize I can't turn in a full circle or I will strangle myself on my headphones. I was gonna turn though. For about a quarter turn, I thought this is a good idea. Not a good idea. KG, welcome. Thank you for hosting. I will not pay this guy anything. Wait now, before you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I return to you, heart, container, or stamina vessel. I am eager to help tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. Entropic! Hey man, thank you! Excellent, most excellent. And OBS didn't crash. Oh, now I see. You know what? I'm gonna have to mess with the alert settings. Going all the way back to Casino Duckling, when you cheered all the bits broken up, and it didn't alert. I definitely need to mess with some settings. And Bob's 10 test before the big one that crashed. Thank you all, and thank you. Entropic says, brother, congratulations to the affiliate thingy. One more step to Twitch partnership, eh? Glad to see that you're all right again. It took long enough. Yeah, it did. And it's still going. Since I can't buy those bits, then we do it old school. Happy to be here with you and all of the chat. Happy to have you here, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for that generous tip. There's KG. Sure kept us waiting. I know it's been a long. It's been like 6 months. But doesn't it starting to feel like things are coming back up to speed? We're here almost every day now. Hot Wheels hosting the stream. Thank you for the host. Kept you waiting, huh? And I know that this year we've got so much to play with the new stuff that's come out since the fall. KBM6, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard the Starship. Glad to have you here as well. Welcome. We've got so much to play this year. Stuff that came out last year and stuff that's coming out this year. But even without any new Metal Gear, we're gonna have to get back to some of that too, won't we? Which one or ones will we play this year? KBM6, thank you for the host as well. Speedy Gray, we'll see when you get back. This is everybody get in here. Hosts all around. Entropic, thank you for the host. So, if I had to take a guess about where we could actually find restless crickets, not the crickets, the hightail lizards in the grass. Host train. Yay! It's getting crazy in here all of a sudden. Lanny Jack, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, Lanny. Welcome. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is crazy. You're all crazy. Crazy love. Danza, BD Gray, thank you. Thank you for the host. If I had to guess, we might be able to get some hightail lizards in the grasses kind of around Kakariko and but what do you think? Is that even a shot? Doesn't matter. We don't have to get the bits and pieces for the upgrades that I want right now. I know where this one is, and it is really close to Hyrule Castle. It's part of Hyrule Castle. Kind of on the edge. I don't remember where this one is. Why do you need them? We need to upgrade armor. We need all kinds of things to upgrade armor. Right now we need electric key swings, hightail lizards, sunset fireflies, hardy bass, plain Lizalfo's tails, and some more warm Cephalina. Yes, spam the alerts. Spam them. So that's pretty sweet. We only need 4 more of Link's missing memories. I know where this one is. Easy enough. Let's do that. Let's go there. Let's go get that memory right now while I'm thinking about it. And we'll only have 3 left, and one of them I know where it is. We're gonna end up facing off with a few Guardians here, inevitably. It looks like OBS survived the spam. That's what's so weird, Densa. There seems to be something about the bits and the cheering, or maybe it's the combination of the bits, the cheers with the bits, and the message that shows up. It could be the message. Something about the font rendering. I'm guessing. I'm completely guessing. But the only difference... I don't know. I really don't get it. It's all in the same alert box. I did, yeah. BD Gray turned on the chat delay reduction setting again. Because remember, we didn't used to have transcoding often. I mean, sometimes, but unpredictable. And it seemed unfair to people who don't have a stable connection to do something that will make the stream buffer more. But since we've got transcoding most of the time, almost all the time now, I thought we'd try it again. See what people say. Yeah, let's not. That one memory is identifiable from the map here because it has that head-on view of Hyrule Castle. You can just tell that it's right there. Still, though, we're going to run into some Guardians. Snapshot. You put more time into the Andromeda app than the game itself. I don't know what to say about that. I don't have any of the ancient armor yet. Although if we save up some rupees, we could start to buy that. So let's mix and match. Mix and match, mix and match. Is the Zora helm still the only helm I have up to 8? Weird outfit there, Link. I'm not gonna try to parry the Guardians right now. We're gonna slice and dice them, and we got plenty of attack buffs when we run into them down there. Got our Master Sword ready to go. And we're getting targeted already. I'm gonna wait until he's ready to fire, and then gonna miss. Suppose we could cut grass out here and keep an eye out for hightail lizards. Cut the grass as we go. Not crickets, I want lizards. Lizards! 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 He's getting away. I should be wearing my stealth outfit while cutting grass. KBM, gonna be streaming at least 4 hours. That's what the schedule says, and it might be 5 or 6, like yesterday. So we'll be up for a while, at least another 3.5 hours. Or, yeah, at least another 3 hours. Forgot about OBS crashing there. This is good, we're gonna find lizards. I am reinvigorated. So yeah, KBM, if you're taking off for a while and coming back, we'll see when you get back. We should be here. You do want to see the schedule, which is not, there's not that much of the schedule in advance right now. I used to do a whole month in advance on the schedule. Haven't been able to do that for a while. We'll get there. But We Are Woo's coming to visit for a couple days. He'll be here tomorrow. So we'll probably have some non-Zelda streams on Monday and Tuesday. And then get back to Zelda on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. Hey, thank you. Thank you for saying so. See when you get back. Of all the things that break your weapons, forgivingly cutting grass is not one of them. You will not bust your weapons up by cutting grass. Yeah, KG, isn't that cool? He's going to an Anthrax concert in Nebraska tonight, and since he's apparently a road warrior, he's gonna come all the way down here to Fort Collins for a couple days. Oh, should be a good time. Or maybe we'll squeeze in here on camera for a little bit. I think S7 wanted to bring back the idea of an Entropic Con, maybe one day, that we can't all fit here. Hey, Monty, you were spot on. Cutting grass is the way to get those hightail lizards. I'll have coffee waiting, Rango, when you get here.
I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
I've studied species Durian, Asarian, Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including
Kim,
me.
you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Whoa. Whoa, Kim. Thank you. Thank you. What did you say with that? Congrats on the affiliate status, Jay. Next stop, partnership. Jay Cheers, Jay Buzz, and Jay Love to you. Thank you, Kim. Just a few lyrics. You know, I did have to practice before I set that up. Petey Gray, I did have to practice to make sure I would remember the words. But it's Morden. Come on, it's Morden. You can't forget. And look, we got a rainbow. Is there really something at the end of the rainbow in Breath of the Wild? That was pretty awesome, Kim. Genetics and Solarian scientist. You know, I've been struggling to think of another anything else that would be good in that spot. All right. That's enough cricket hunting for now. Lizard hunting, stalking, cutting. This looks like a job for Wolflink. I don't really like bringing out Wolflink, though, in Central Hyrule, because all the Guardians will roast Wolflink. Wolflink will not survive out here very long. Are you trying to upgrade your potions? You mean with all the lizards? I'm trying to upgrade armor, and I don't remember which pieces required hightail lizards, but I wrote down on my piece of paper here that we needed 15 hightail lizards the other day for one of the sets that we've got. It can't hurt. That was 15 right there. Let's stop hunting lizards for now. Dude, KG's got it all memorized. Anyone else, and I might say that was copy and pasted, but I know you know. I can't help myself. I like cutting grass. It really is kind of soothing. Surprisingly soothing. It only takes about 3 or 4 hits to kill those guys, but who can resist? So we came out here for one of Link's lost memories, which brings us pretty close to having them all. We'll only be missing 3. The Guardian's gonna see us, isn't he? Not before we get the memory. Lawnmower J for all your lawn needs.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long distant past, the sword.
Gee, this is uplifting. She's making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
Maybe someone could remind me later in the playthrough. Not today when we have all the memories. I'd like to watch them in sequence and see if it plays out a little bit like a story, because I've only ever watched them when finding them, just completely out of order. And there's not just the 12 that Link remembers to go with that quest. There's 18 memories on the list. We're not missing that many, but with only 3 more from the set of 12 and a few more in other places in the game. Does anybody watch them all in sequence? Does it tell this story any better? Oh. I know what I wanted to avoid was getting spotted like that. Alright, let's get ready for battle. If only I could parry well, this would be so much easier. Edie Gray, we'll see you later. Cheers. Hey, pretty soon, and I don't know when, but pretty soon, on-screen chat and anybody with the BTTV plugin, we should start to see those subscriber chat badges from GameWisp. It is in place. It has been tested. We know it works. But right now, the only way to see that is to get the Franker face and the add-on all set up. Coming for you! One leg at a time. And of course the stall showed up. Of course they did. Because of course they did. I really don't like that stalls show up when you're fighting guardians. I should be parrying. Since I already lost the timing there, that's just awful. Stop! Stop and give me your legs. Give me your legs! How much is left? Just a little bit? Just a little bit? Oh boy. Did not know you could cut the legs off. I love cutting the legs off these things. They can still move around with 3 legs. They might even be able to move a little bit with 2 legs, but when they get down to, it's either 2 or of course 1. They can't do much with 1 leg. Eva, you made it. Hello, Jay and chat. Good to see you, Eva. Happy Saturday. Resting up at home, I hope. You know what we've had really good luck with the past few days? And the Guardian sort of made me think of it, and I'm in the wrong area. Look at these cores. We've got 4 giant and 4 regular ancient cores, in addition to other parts. We could start picking up some cool stuff. We could get some ancient weapons. We could certainly invest in some ancient arrows. And at 2,000 a pop, it's not cheap, but we might want to start getting the ancient armor too, since it's about the strongest set in the game when it's all upgraded. Resting, not much else you can do now. Hey, it's time for you to take the advice everyone's been giving me. Just take it easy. Take it easy and rest. Oh, Blood Moon Rising. I'd head for a cook pot, but I don't really have, I'm not really prepared for a good cook session. We don't have lots of mighty stuff to cook. The meat, that's to sell for money. I'm not really ready for a good cook, but let's take advantage anyways. Let's go cook. It's a good one. If we go to Zora Domain, we'll be right by a cook pot. We'll there quickly. Nick, your Twitch site is telling you there are no viewers. There is no one here. No one here. Pay no attention to the people behind the curtain. Clearly, none of us are here at all. I'm not here, and you're not here. It can get frustrating when everyone's telling you to rest up, though, right? All you want to do is do stuff, something, anything, and everyone's saying, no, just rest. Just rest. Because damn it, I don't want to rest anymore. So 10:40, we are almost prime time for cooking. If you're just getting here this stream, if you're not familiar with Breath of the Wild and the Blood Moons and cooking and all of that, when you cook, there's always a chance, a small chance, to have a critical success and get a boost to what you're cooking. Could be more hearts, could be more time on a buff, but if you cook during a Blood Moon, which will officially take effect any second now, it's going to start sparkling around us, you can get a guaranteed critical success cooking. And we're about to cook up everything I can. And we're way short from what I want. 11:30, that should do it. There it is. That sound. Getting little red ashes, embers floating in the air. So what do we have that we can actually cook up? Well, 5 bananas will give us a 3rd tier damage buff. And if we're lucky, the critical success will go to time and not hearts, because we don't even need the hearts from this. So fingers crossed for a 9-minute buff. Come on, Link. 9 minutes. Yes, we want more of those. I wish I had more bananas. Yes, we have no more bananas after this. 9 minutes. I want all my buffs to be 9 minutes long. What else could we do? Fleet Lotus Seeds? Seed buffs. Can certainly mix things. I might mix some things into fancier dishes, but often the most practical stuff is just 5 of an item. 3rd tier speed buff, 5 minutes. You know, I think these Fleet Lotus Seeds show up as a gear upgrade item too. I might not want to cook them all. Although they do show up in a few predictable places. Not too hard to collect those. 5 minutes. What else? What kind of buffs can we make up here? They don't have a lot of razor shrooms. Mushrooms and rice. Let's make a speed buff out of mushrooms and rice. Hey, guy! Hey, girl! Gypsy girl, how you doing? 10 minutes of a really weak sauce movement buff. Let's not make another one of those. We're gonna cook up meat skewers, pretty much just for selling, but the extra hearts they might get might add to their value. I don't know if a critical success on plain meat skewers really does any good. We're not spending our Saflina, we're not cooking that stuff up. 5 thistles. I don't even know if this will get a 3rd tier buff though. 2nd tier buff, pretty weak. Might even just sell that. Yeah, I really wasn't ready for this Blood Moon. I just wanted to take advantage. Something I won't be cooking with, but the dragon scales. You can get... There's a chart somewhere online, but dragon items, scales, teeth, horns, claws, whatever, add a tremendous amount of time to a buff that is cooked with them, an elixir, cooked with a monster part, in this case a dragon part. You can get a 30-minute buff bonus out of those. I don't really know what combinations, and I think we'll want those for gear upgrades too. Heat resist. Got armor for cold resist. We're starting to get the pieces of armor for heat resist. We don't really need those. Electric resist. Let's wish I could remember everything we needed for other upgrades. If we get a nice electric resist out of this. Add 11 minutes. We're going to be going after Vadnaboris in the desert. There's a lot of lightning there, so we might use those. Stamina buff. Critical Cook went into the hearts. Cooking those. Oh well. I don't want to risk cooking up things that we're going to need for gear. Let's keep it simple. I'm just going to cook up the meat that we were going to cook anyways. Tasty meat. Succulent meat. We're gonna get some good rupees out of all this. What should we buy? Should we go buy some ancient armor? We go buy some of the Desert Voe, the heat resistant armor? Shall we go buy the house? We haven't paid for the house yet, but we could afford the 3,000 rupees for that. Should we save the rupees for the fourth Cougar Ferry? We're gonna need 10,000 rupees to wake up the fourth ferry. Anybody have any thoughts on what we do with our newfound riches? We'll be done here in a minute. Newfound riches! Oh, Kim, we haven't bought the house yet.
Iceman.
No, we haven't. Iceman, congratulations on your insanity run. Tyler told us you finished it. Finished it in style. So congrats, man. I know many of you know Iceman already, but he was playing Mass Effect Andromeda. Not his first run through, but just smoked it on insanity. Congrats there, man. Glad you came by here today, too. Sorry I couldn't see the end. I was tempted to delay the start of the stream a little because it was so close. I knew you were right there. I knew you were at the end. But scheduling one out. So the blood moon hasn't even kicked in yet, and I've got really nothing else I want to cook.
The blood moon rises once again.
There's a blood moon on the rise. Yeah, thank you. That'd be awesome. I would love a link to the spot, roughly the spot where I had to jump out. Hi. Hi. So let's sell those meat skewers. You can't beat our meat, but you can buy it. Now we got a lot to sell. $4.90 for the gourmet meat skewers. $210 for the prime meat skewers. It doesn't seem like any bonuses we got from critical success on cooking those meat skewers did not increase the value. Too bad, but all right. Do I have any buffs I made that are just not gonna get used? Weak sauce buffs we're not gonna use. Like that. I'll use that because 50 rupees versus 10 minutes of a slight speed up. Still though, ouch. That should be enough electric resist for some of the time we'll spend going after Naboris. We don't have any of the rubber outfit. If we were gonna sell some of what I've got here. Some extra coin. I don't want to sell anything we're gonna need for upgrades, but I could sell some. Oh. How are we doing on amber? Sell some of that amber. Oh. Diamonds sell for 500 apiece. You can exchange 10 luminous stones for a diamond, but they sell for 70 apiece. So if you're actually gonna sell diamonds, there's really no point in turning luminous stones into diamonds. You sell luminous stones, 10 of those will get us 700 more than we get for the diamonds. And I know we need these to buy the Radiant set, and upgrade the Radiant set, and maybe other stuff too. Oh. It's tempting to try and go for 10k. Go for 10k and wake up the last fairy. What else could we sell? What is worth something that we've got plenty of? Sell some Moblin Fangs. Huh? Oh. Oh. I don't want to sell ancient parts yet, not until we have all the ancient armor and some other stuff. Spicy peppers. We're never going to use all of those. Let's sell a bunch of them. Oh. All right. Good enough for now. Oh. Have to resist buying all the arrows that they've got. Bomb arrows back in Gerudo Town. What do you think? Let's go talk to one of the great fairies. Let's see where we're at, because I don't remember. We're close. Want to update my list, see what we need for other gear. Every once in a while I see a tip on the loading screen. Even after hundreds of hours, I see a tip I never seen or never noticed before. Blurpy? No Blurpy today. Carrots. Before we talk to the fairy. Gotta check for carrots. I think we were here near the end of the stream yesterday. Hasn't had time to respawn. There's usually 2 or 3 carrots to be had. Hi, creepy lady. This is good. Hot-footed frogs, ice keys wings, climber's bandana. How about the rest of the set? See, we're still short. Electric key swings. We need at least 10 electric key swings. 10. 15, we need 10. Because all are hot-footed frogs. A wild cougar appears. A wild cougar fairy appears. Safe word, safe word. What was the safe word? Bananas, bananas. Bananas. Mom. All finished. Actually, I think it's Link who finished. Sorry. We've got what? We need, sunset fireflies. 5 of those, yes. And sneaky river snails. We should be able to find those right here. There should be some... No, we're not in Zora Domain anymore. There should be some in the little pools in Zora Domain. Five of those. Do 1 piece of the Zora armor right now. We just do with the bandana. Did that just go up to? That's now 12. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we're doing right now. What else are we gonna need for other stuff? Gonna need sun shrooms. We need sun shrooms. Warm cephalina. We're just barely short on red choo-choo jelly. That around Death Mountain. Sun shrooms. Art of Ferocious Horn. 2 of those. White choo-choo jelly. Do we really need everything? We just need everything. We need more hardy bass. This is bananas, bananas! We definitely need to be better. I need to be better picking up, going after materials. I've not done enough fishing. It's not that I want to spend all our time here on the stream fishing, but we need, I want to get more mighty fish. And I'm going to save the sapphire and the flint instead of upgrading the circlet. Maybe? Nah, let's do this anyways, because we don't have all the pieces of the Desert Voe armor. So we could go buy them now. We're not saving up for the 10k for the other fairy. So Landy Jack, I don't know what that trick is, but there's, in the description of Choo Choo Jelly, it says something about a little elemental nudge could make it change. And I wonder if it's possible to take one type of Choo Choo Jelly, introduce fire somehow and turn it into another type of Choo Choo Jelly. It seems to be implied by the game that you can, but I haven't messed around with it enough. Maybe we should just go buy the other 2 pieces of Desert Voe gear instead of upgrading that. Going already? How unfortunate for me. There's only so many times Link can go in a few minutes. I don't feel quite ready to start going after Naboris yet. Maybe after the first break. We're gonna take a break in about 20 minutes, and then after that, when we go after Naboris. Oh, thank you, man. Cutting a VOD for Jay. Yes. It was fun. You were trying to you were flirting with everybody in the game this morning, weren't you? And at first I thought it was just the thing with Korra, but kept going. So I actually took the shower speaker into the shower this morning so I could keep listening to all your engagements. Okay, that sounds weirder than it was, but I did. There's an achievement for having 3 romances in one playthrough. Don't suppose there's Any incidents like that which befalls a Geralt who can't make up his mind in Wild Hunt? Takes his job very seriously. Very. Very. Oh, across all playthroughs. You can get them in one, but alright. That's a little more reasonable. So I haven't bought any of the Radiant set yet, but we did get... Which piece do we have? We've got the trousers already. Desert Bow trousers. And we'll need to spend not quite 2k to get the rest. Let's do it. Holders. I want the shadow armor. I want to look like your mannequin.
Oh.
Dark Soul. Recommend pairing it with other clothing items from the series. Yeah. What to do? We've got 5,000 rupees still. We could save up for 10k. The fourth ferry is here in the desert. That's a real possibility. Armor for males. This is for a friend. It's for a friend. It's for a friend. I swear. I'll swear. I don't know if I'd end up actually wearing the Radiant set. I like the idea of it more than I think I would actually use it. We can come back for it. We can come back for it another time. Desert Voe. So now that we've got that, go back to the ferry that we just saw. Maybe let's go say hi to a different ferry, the one near Tarny Town. And see if we can do 1 or 2 levels of an upgrade there. Rivali, you just woke up, looked over. Somehow, while asleep, you managed to remove the batteries from the back of your alarm clock and fell back asleep. Methinks you woke up for a minute and did that. That sounds like a very natural reaction to an alarm clock. To rip the batteries out. You forgot to burn it, though. Welcome, Rivali. You didn't miss anything. We've been gathering materials for gear upgrades. Did some cooking during a blood moon. Made some cash. 3 a.m. Isn't that a little early for light in the sky, even on the horizon to the east? Beginnings of a hell of a sunrise right there, though. Hi, Bunny. Oh, hi, Muddy Paws. We stop for more luminous stone. It's good selling. We could really make a lot of cash just by collecting and selling luminous stones that we probably won't use for anything else. Sunrise in Hyrule is 4 a.m. That explains it. Lizard! Squirrel! Ah, you've come here again. Let me see your clothes. Wants to see more than that. So we can do one piece. We need white choo-choo jelly for the first tier. Adults wake up at 6, kids wake up at 8. Oh, that explains it. So when you sleep till morning, you sleep till 6. But the kids, yeah, I've had the weapon connoisseur quest. I've stood there waiting by. I know it's creepy. Stood there waiting by the kid's bed, waiting for him to wake up. 8 o'clock. Those are some. Yeah. Yeah. we're short white choo-choo jelly. The next tier and even the first tier. So we need a bunch of white choo-choo jelly. We could test that out. If we take regular choo-choo jelly up into the snowy mountains and just drop it there, will it turn into white choo-choo jelly? Let's test that. Grab the goodies around here. A couple carrots here. And this Armoranth, we should be selling that too. I never cook it into resist buffs. So what should be cold enough? What do we have at the top of a peak somewhere? Like up here, the Gerudo Highlands. That should be plenty cold. La 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 la. Not listening, I can't hear you. And who would have thought, right? KG in a Zelda game, of all places. We'll need an adult. Okay, let's try this. Maybe it won't work, but, choo-choo jelly. Will it turn into white choo-choo jelly? Will it freeze? Roll away, apparently. Stop. Stop. I think the breeze is carrying the choo-choo jelly. Doesn't look like it's turning. Again, meat wasn't freezing yesterday either. Seemed to be working. Try dropping some next to a fire, see if they turn red. Used to change them just like meat would freeze. What's up with that? Why would it stop? I doubt they took the mechanic out. Maybe it isn't cold enough. Maybe they've, although look at the needle. The needle is just about bottomed out. If there's anywhere it's gonna change, it should be now. Maybe if you throw it into really icy water. Tree. If you open the map, you can see the temperature too. -4, but it doesn't tell you the temperature at your reticle, right? It's just the spot you're at. -4 should do it. Iceman, throw a bomb at the wolves. They turn into nicely sliced chunks of meat, ready to be skewered. There are areas with -23. I know along, it's very cold along here in the Hebra Mountains too. We haven't even made it over that way yet. Let's try jumping up here just to see how much colder it might be. Throw it into cold water, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Drop it. There is water that is so cold that you will take damage even with cold resist gear while swimming in it. Maybe that's a thing. -63. -63. All right, let's see. Let's give it a go. Oh, don't go rolling away. That's not cool. Tight, bro. Well, maybe in the water, but it doesn't seem to be working. Just in the temperature. Did some research. Pond near the. I know the pond you're talking about. I know the pond you're talking about. We first on the Great Plateau. When we first got Cryonis up here. Let's try it. Last try to turn Choo-Choo Jelly. If we can drop some on the ground near Death Mountain where things combust and they turn red, that would be great. If we can drop these in the pond and they turn white, that would be great. If it doesn't work, so be it. So be it. Thank you for checking that out. Pond near the trial should work. That's the first place you find in the game where the water will freeze you like that. This little pond here. The idea is there's a chest that was in this pond and that you use your new power that you just got in that shrine. Because if you go in the water, even with protection, you'll take damage. Okay, let's try it. Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for the help there. This is good. How many did we need? We needed 3 for the first tier and 5 for the second tier. Need at least a few more. Let's drop them right near the edge if we can. We don't have to go in after them. More for good measure. I'm so glad that worked. Should we try the same thing for some red ones near Death Mountain? Didn't we need, we needed red Choo-Choo Jelly for something. That's the other thing. We can go buy the rest of the Flamebreaker armor. I don't know that we need to, but why don't we do it anyways? Combo he's wearing. We don't have a lot of markers around Death Mountain. Huh. Thought we had more. Let's go to Goron City. We can buy the other 2 pieces of Flamebreaker armor while we're there. You can. That will work if you throw it near a campfire. Not a pot, but an actual exposed campfire. That's easier. Death Mountain, we can make a fire anywhere. Just like roasting an apple. Another thing we need to do, we need to bring a baked apple like that to what's her name? Junia? There's a Hylian woman in Rito Village who's talking about divorcing her husband unless he brings her a baked apple. Unless someone brings her a baked apple. Let's see if it happens right here. We would combust here. See if it happens just sitting on the ground here. Think it's gonna work? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Now let's go shopping. The general store. We also have not spoken with the Elder. We need to do that. Sort of neglected to do that when we were here. He's right there. Get the armor while I'm thinking about it. Not the right shop. The little clay pots that are in every village, a lot of them in Goron City seem to have gems in them. Just keep in mind. I'm not finding any now, but... the armor shop. Got the chest piece. We got that for free. I think the head is like 2,000 rupees. Something silly like that. Hey, Void. How you doing today, Void? 2,000. That's a big hit towards our saving for 10,000. Let's just do it. Let's get it out of the way. Hurts to spend so much. Something we're barely gonna use. Yeah, Void is Quidias. If anyone had not made the connection already. And anyone who does change their name on Twitch, it would be helpful to know, and then we can do point transfer, point an hour transfers, and especially if you happen to be subbed on GameWisp, it's you even need to disconnect and reconnect that from Twitch to get it all to update properly. Ludo says, "Drat, that blasted Redania. What's wrong? What's wrong?" With Redania running wild recently, Death Mountain's eruptions have gotten real bad. You see Redania stomping around up there on the mountain? They say that 100 years ago, it actually used to protect our people from harm. But that was then, and this is now. Now all it does is mess up our mining operations. We're all suffering because it's stopping us from doing business. I can't tell you how many times we've used the cannon to chase off that fiend. But it always comes back. Ah! This is back. Ouch. You okay, old man? Are you okay? It's just some back pain. Wait, who are you? This Pluto. I'm the guy you've been talking to for 5 minutes. I'm a traveler. I see. So then you came all this way to pay your respects to me? I like you already, brother. Well, my name's Bluto. I am the great Goron boss who's fearsome enough to silence a crying child. Or to make a silenced child cry. Either way. Yeah, it's none other than I, Bluto. I was planning to drive off Rudania like I always do, but then this blasted pain in my back flared up out of nowhere. That blasted Yunobo, when will he return? Yunobo? Yunobo is a young Goron who helps me drive off Redania. He went to grab some painkillers for my back from the abandoned North mine, but he hasn't come back yet. Slacker. I bet he's off somewhere wasting time. Hey, if you happen to see Yunobo, will you let him know I'm looking for him? It does sound painful. I go after Von Naboris today, Rivali. I know you were interested in Rudania, but can't do them all at once. This is a fun one though. I like the cannons, the minecart mechanic. Good, and a lot of heat vents make it really fun to paraglide around up around the lava. But here's what I want to do. It's sort of break time, but I want to tie off one loose end before the break. Maybe two. So let's let's do this. I want to pop back to the ferry real quick. Upgrade what we can with the white and red choo-choo jelly we just got. Then I want to go to Hateno, and as long as I'm blowing all these rupees, instead of saving up for the 10K, let's buy the house. We don't have yet. Let's buy the house. And then we can maybe drop a few weapons there. Good luck, Void, not ending up bald. I suggest you don't go in and say, I'd like a haircut. Take it all off, please. Try a little from the sides. Try something easy like that. Another thing we could do today, and Rivali, I think you were gonna give me a little help with the labyrinths. If we went after the labyrinths, but a few people know how to get through those. Ice, that's nice. Look at that. Nice. We're going down where the fairy lives. We're gonna sneak into her abode. Come here again, huh? We can also do the flame breaker stuff that we just got. We've got lizards, we've got moblin horns. Yeah, I wouldn't take haircut advice from me either. Probably for the best. Second tier just takes more. Oh, fangs and more lizards. Easier than some stuff to upgrade. Click through this. Happy lurking, Iceman. I'm gonna be breaking in a couple minutes. Myself. Alright, I watched her finger a little more carefully. I thought she was like, she would kiss her thumb, and then by the time she went up, it was her index finger, but... Index finger. It's actually been up a little longer. Rivali, we had another cheering incident where OBS crashed because of seemingly because of bits. Cheering with bits, the on-screen alert seems to have crashed it. Oh, good eyes, you're welcome. Just creepy kisses for everyone. Creepy fairy cougar kisses. Next tier is gonna take smotherwing butterflies. Gotta remember to buy those. Smotherwing. We can buy those from Beetle, I think. Need like 9 of those. 3 pieces. We need more moblin guts. And the desert Vogear, we can do some upgrades there. Nice key swings. Before we do that, not do both pieces. Second tier. Third tier is going to take more ice key swings, more icy Lizalfo's tails. Can't do the same thing with Lizalfo's tails, right? We can't just heat up one and make it red. We can't just freeze one to make it icy. Wing butterflies, ice key swings, icy Lizalfo's tails. We got the Desert Vogue gear. I'm going to pass on that. We don't need to upgrade that to 5 when we've already got that at 5. Soon it'll be at 8. We're pretty good. We need electric key swings. Are they on the list? Yes. Need ice key swings. Around there somewhere. Good on Choo Choo Jelly now. Smotherwing butterflies. Sunset fireflies. Hardy bass. Still on the list. One more warm Saflina. Sun shrooms. Okay, pretty good. Last act before I take a little break is let's buy the house. Feeling impulsive, and we've got the rupees, and we'll be nearly broke again, and we can spend the rest of the rupees I've got on arrow supply, and then we'll be starting over, saving up for 10k for the last ferry. It could be Rivali. I mean, there's a lot of Lizalfos if you count them all over the map, different types. But it's certainly easier to get a few blood moons and have them respawn and go back to some spots where you know some of them are. So where we started today was trying to find Lizalfos, and which tower is it that has the pools of water and a bunch of Lizalfos around it? I went to like 3 towers that I thought were it in the south. None of them were it. There's the Desert Vogue gear. It's not bad looking. Hudson! Hudson! Or Bolson! Bolson! Hey! You ready to deliver 30 word bundles? I got your bundles. Okie doo! I'll grab them from you. All I needed to see, good faith would. You're obviously serious about this, and now I know it. So as promised, I'll sell you this old house for the low, low price of 3,000 rupees. We just 500 short. I overspent. Overspent. Oh man. Oh man. All right. Sidetrack. We're doing this. We're going broke. We're gonna buy the house. I gotta sell something for 400 and something rupees. Wait, you don't remember what color looks like. I have to make for a reminder one of these days. Yes, customer. Can I sell you anything? Is this the one shop that won't buy your stuff? Sell some more amber. Whoa. Ah. There we go. Close enough. Don't have any arrow money though. Olson! Yes, take all my cash. Shut up and take my money. No way. Talk about Studley. I'll just take that off your hands. Mama. Me with 8 rupees to my name. Thanks for the sweet investment. Spending so much money on anything at your age, it's just so Studley. There's a weapon mount in there. Never sold. Consider it a housewarming gift. Hope you get some use out of it. So, next job time, baby. What I have lined up again? Oh, yeah. That's what's next. I was going to send Hudson up a call away to clear some land. Should do that. You really have to spend a lot. Not just getting the house, which we now own. It doesn't have a door. It doesn't even have a bed yet. We just paid 3,000 rupees and 30 bundles of wood, and we got an empty house with no door and a weapon rack. Put something on it, though. How about that? We'll put our Great Frost Blade here for now. You have to pay him for a second and a third weapon rack. You have to pay him for 1, 2, 3 shield racks. You have to pay him for up to 3 bow racks. You have to pay him for a bed, you gotta pay him for a door, you gotta pay him for furnishings, and you gotta pay him for a little sign, and eventually he'll call it done. Oh, and you gotta pay him for a little flower garden out front. He's really running a racket here. Quite a racket. So I think we're going after Naboris after the break. Let's do a quick materials check, 'cause I think we're good. Food. We've got some healing items. Should maybe cook up a couple more. Stamina, good. Haste, good. We need hot and cold. We've got some lightning resist. Some damage buffs. I think we're doing better on gear. Hot Wheels, let me see. Might have been where I just was. A fairy fountain where you're at? Did we, I think we've got the 3 that we've already made it to. We've got those exposed. So we've got a fairy fountain up here near Tarny Town. Great fairy fountain. There's a great fairy fountain near Kakariko Village. And we've also been to the Great Fairy Fountain that is all the way here. Up here. Somewhere up here. It's up there somewhere. Great Fairy Fountain. The only one we haven't found yet, the one down in the desert. Down thereabouts. And the desert is where we're going. Get some songs queued up. I'm going to take about a 10-minute break here. Hey Manny, you just got out of bed? Not bad. Managed to spend a good chunk of the day in bed. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Play some old Popski songs. How about that? Boy, does it really take that much? Really take that much power? What kind of a PC is he running? That he only got 5 frames per second. Nice man. No, it wasn't. Wasn't at all. Not at all. Not at all. We should probably get more healing items, like I said. But you know what? It's break time. It's past break time. I'm just slipping. I'll be back in 10 minutes. If you're taking off during the break, have a good one. Otherwise, I'll meet you back here and we'll continue. See you soon.